What's up YouTube? Welcome back to Watch the Kettle. Today we're going to be having a review and look at the Wimbledon Datejust 41mm. So this is a very sentimental watch to me. It's my first Rolex I ever got. I didn't get this in the AD, I got it on the grey market, and I'll be speaking about why I got it, what drew me to the watch, why the Wimbledon in particular, and what configuration I actually have in this version. So let's dive right in. So a quick history on the Datejust is that the Rolex Datejust was first introduced in 1945 to celebrate Rolex 40th anniversary. So back then it was the first self-winding chronometer wristwatch to display date window at the 3 o'clock position on the dial. So this feature quickly became an iconic for the brand. So we have this and the Submariners, the Datejust, the Day Dates, and other models as well. So the Wimbledon dial is basically a slate dial with green Roman numerals, but the reason why it's called the Wimbledon dial was because it was introduced in the Datejust 2 collection in 2009. So that's the predecessor of the Datejust 41. It was a bit more chunkier. So in 2009, the name Wimbledon is not usually officially associated with the tennis per se by Rolex. It's not written on the website anywhere, Wimbledon, but it was basically adopted by collectors. So how we have the Batman, the Batgirl, you know, the Sprite, the Kermit. So it was basically adopted by collectors due to the dial distinctive green Roman numerals, which are reminiscent of the green for the Wimbledon tennis courts and the grass. So Rolex has been the official timekeeper of Wimbledon since 1978. So further commencing this connection between the brand and the tournament, we then associated this watch, so the slate dial with the green Roman numeral, as the Wimbledon. So another reason why we associate this with the Wimbledon was that Roger Federer, so he was a long-time Rolex ambassador. He had frequently been seen wearing the Datejust with the Wimbledon dial. So he wore this model when he won his record-breaking 15 Grand Slam at Wimbledon in 2009, so surpassing Pete. So Federer's choice of the Wimbledon dial is basically a tribute to his many success at the tournament, where he has won 8 titles, making it a symbolic piece in his collection. So Federer continues to sport this model during his appearances at Wimbledon. I was lucky enough to be in Wimbledon this year, 2024, and he was actually wearing the Datejust 41mm with the Wimbledon dial in bimetal, steel and yellow gold as well. So he is an ambassador, and he basically wears that watch at every Wimbledon event, even when he was actually playing and actually at the end of each match to lift the trophy. So this is me walking to Wimbledon wearing my Wimbledon. So the reason why I got my first luxury timepiece as the Wimbledon Datejust 41mm was because I actually spent the second half of my life growing up in Wimbledon. So I spent 15 years living in Wimbledon, and I lived around 12 minutes walk from the Wimbledon tennis court. Also, my time in university, I actually worked a couple summers in Wimbledon, only during the match days and the match events. So it was 2 weeks every summer, and it was quite a memorable moment being able to meet friends, get to watch some certain matches in center court and experience that Wimbledon experience. So when I did graduate and got regular jobs, I still always bought tickets to Wimbledon, and it was always a yearly thing for me where I could take my family as well to actually experience this. So fast forward to December 2021, when it was time to buy my first luxury timepiece, where I felt I had reached a level of success. It was a no-brainer to get the Wimbledon Datejust, and I never regretted it. I never looked back even to today, and I actually got it with the Oyster bracelet. So the Datejust with the Oyster bracelet, as you can see here. And then a couple of years later, I did buy the Jubilee bracelet, which is kind of rare, and I was happy that my authorized dealer was able to sell me a Jubilee bracelet. So this is the original Oyster bracelet it came with, all scratched up. I don't care, I might polish it, I might not, but when I wanted to look sporty, I slapped this bracelet on, and when I wanted to look more dressy, I put a Jubilee bracelet on, which has been on for almost a year now. I haven't taken that off. So I was quite lucky that my authorized dealer was able to sell me the Jubilee bracelet separately. So I do have 2 watches in one, I would say, and I'm quite lucky to have that. So it's a very sentimental timepiece, and I think it's a timepiece that would probably not leave my collection anytime soon or ever, because the sentimental value is quite close and strong to me. And these are some wrist shots. I have a 7.5-inch wrist, so the Datejust 41 sits pretty nice on this. So what are my final thoughts? I think the Datejust 41mm is the best Datejust, hands down, personally. It does hold its value in the grey market in terms of when you want to sell. It can sell easily. It's not a regular dial, it's an iconic dial. It doesn't go as much in terms of value like the mint green dial or the motif green dial. Those are actually fetching a bit more higher premium, I believe. I do have the Datejust in the steel and yellow gold with the motif dial, champagne dial variant, and I really like that watch as well. So if someone is looking for their first Rolex, an all-rounder Rolex, I would think the Datejust 41 with the Wimbledon is the best. It goes with anything, and it's actually a more exciting dial, especially the configuration of fluted bezel and Jubilee bracelet. You can't go wrong with that. Now, talk about bracelet. This is my Batcure here. It's a sports model, Rolex sport model, compared to the Datejust, which are more dressy models. The clasp is a bit different. As you can see, the clasp here opens up. So it basically has a two-way locking system whereby it secures it properly. So that the first one is clipping on there and the second one is there. So it basically secures the watch to your wrist more than the Datejust Wimbledon here, which just has one clasp. So something to point out as well, if you like that feel of a sports model. It has a two lock mechanism for the sport model on the left, and for the Datejust it just has one because it's meant to be a dressy watch, something more elegant, not something you wear doing any sort of crazy sports. But regardless, it's water resistant, it's rugged, it's a Rolex. You can wear it you could wear it with a suit, you could wear it casually, and you can wear it on holiday, and it's actually one of the best Datejusts out there. I bought this aftermarket bracelet to pair with this. As you can see, the Roman numerals in green on the bracelet basically matches the Roman numerals on the Datejust 41 Wimbledon dial. So could be something you could think about getting or adding in terms of accessorizing. However, I would not wear the bracelet on the same hand that I wear my watch. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. I appreciate you. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next video where I'll be giving some more insights as to other watches I have in my collection. Thank you. Peace.